13.
My name is Hirwa Bruce and I'm in Year 13 Arts.
My names are Loick and I'm in Year 13.
My names are Daniel and I'm in Year 13.
My names are Guillan and I'm in Year 13.
My names are Guillan and Yvan and I'm in Year 13. I've been in Rivera High School since 2020. My experience here, I find it very social, and Rivera High School, in the academics, the resources are available.
I've been in Rivera for 1 year, and it's a great experience because you have very great materials to use for school. It's good even outside of academics. You have great sports and in everything.
I've been in Rivera for 1 term and a half, and I find it to be a very nice school. Everything is great, academics, everything, sociability of people, everyone's social, everyone's friendly. I like the extracurricular activities, sports, clubs and everything.
And I find it very social.
I've been at Riviera for 6 years, and all I like about this school is that the people here are cooperative, they are friendly, the food is good, the school is amazing.
I actually joined Riviera High School in 2020. Riviera High School is a good school. Depending on sport activities, we have basketball, we have a swimming pool, we have football. The teams are great. Even if we play the matches, we kind of win. According to academic activities, the school is good also. We have a library, we have good teachers, and everything is fine at Riviera High School.
A lot of people say that boys are irresponsible, and do you think it's actually the truth or the lie?
Yes, we do some mistakes, but also it's our lives. That's what we do. Sometimes make mistakes. That's how we live. So for me, I think we're fine.
I agree with what Loick just said. He said yes, we make mistakes, that's how we live. We need mistakes in life because you learn from your mistakes. And to be honest, I feel like most of the times boys are framed for most of the world's problems. And I feel like that should change a bit.
I also agree with what he said, that in the past years, people used to follow some guidelines, and it's true because nowadays we have so many choices. The world is developing, so I think that people should understand us boys from this generation, because as we grow, we have so many choices, and people who view us, who have the same world's point of view, as they all think us that we are bad because of things we decide to do. So I think that we all learn from our mistakes, and we are all growing. When we become old enough, we will surely change.
For example, girls in this generation, for them to be loved, they don't have to bring anything in the society. But for example, for a boy, for him to be loved, he has to bring something to others for him to actually be seen. Yeah.
For me, I think boys of our generation, we have a lot of pressure. We are young, and we try to get a career while we're still young. And for people who are younger than us, they're given a lot of pressure, and I think that's a bad thing.
Actually, I agree with what you said, but then boys face a lot of temptations when they're young, like drugs, peer pressure, everything. You might actually think that we shouldn't have equal rights as women, but that's wrong. For me, I actually think we should have equal rights as women because we also face those temptations. Nowadays, the world has changed. It's not as it used to be in the past.
As you said, nowadays boys of this generation, the best shortcut for boys is drugs. You all know it. But as a boy, you can prevent peer pressure, bad groups, and everything.
What I think that nowadays, boys in this generation have very high, like people have very high expectations for us. They expect us to be like lawyers, doctors, everything, to be the man of the house. Even if, yeah, that's a good thing. But then you have to like split the job with the woman in the house. So there's very high expectations. When you don't meet those expectations, everyone thinks you're less. You think you're inferior.
Thank you. As an advice for the boys of this generation, what you can do is to prevent bad groups, yeah, so that you can go in that shortcut of drugs. Thank you.
All I can advise boys from this generation, first they have to chase their dreams, but in a good way, and to not follow in bad advices, and also to be on the right path. Yeah.
My advice is that don't get tempted. If you know you're doing something wrong, you should try and stop it. Try to do the good stuff.
My advice to boys of this generation is to be strong in whatever you do. Stand up for yourself. Yeah.
Yeah, an advice I'd like to give to the young generation of today is to work hard, work for their future, and avoid peer pressure and drugs.
My advice for the boys of this generation is to avoid procrastination and let's focus on our goals.
Okay, thank you guys for this conversation and everything. See you guys next time.
Me be treated like a punk, you know that's unheard of. You better watch how you talk.